Welcome back to another video, guys. It's your boy Chalk, and I am so thankful that I am actually making this video because, well, as you can see, the mic is okay, and so is the camera. Update 2, if you guys ever drop a camera or a mic in water, do not put it in rice. Please do your research first, because if you do what I do and you put stuff in rice, apparently like rice makes a bunch of dust and it can like get stuck into the camera, and it can also get stuck in the mic. And I actually firsthand experienced that. If you see this fuzzy thing, it can actually come off, and there's a little hole on the top of the mic, and inside the mic now, inside of the mic is a piece of rice, because you know, a piece of rice got stuck in this little hole up here, and my caveman instincts kicked in, and I just thought hitting it harder would fix the problem. And now there's a piece of rice in here, but it still works. So, again, if you guys ever do have like an instance where you drop, and if you guys did not see that video, go check it out. I think it's a great video, other than the fact that I was recording on my phone, so like it gets a little wonky once you get farther into it. I would leave a link to it, but I don't know how to do that. So I'm not going to do that, but it's on my YouTube channel. So also, now is a perfect time because I'm actually thinking of it. If you guys are watching right now, like and subscribe if you want to see more, more content. Super excited for like next week is going to be crazy. I have a bunch of really good videos coming up. But today is I'm actually super excited to record today because I wasn't planning on making a video today. Today I was supposed to just do a little water change, and as you can see, the tank, it doesn't look bad, okay? I actually am pretty happy, and I'm pretty happy with it. But for this tank to continue to stay this way, well, I need to have absolutely no flow, and well, that just is not going to work with this type of tank because the wood makes a lot of detritus. And if I don't have a filter running up here, you guys can see. Also, don't worry about the light. The light snapped off of the lid, so I need to figure out a way to glue it back to like here. I'm probably just going to use silicone, but I still have to figure that out. So right now it's just sitting out there so I can still see. The issue is this, I just did a water change too. That's why it looks so good. When I came home, there was a bunch of little dust particles floating around because this wood makes a lot of gunk, and it gets on these leaves, and I don't have enough flow in this tank to make the flow to make all of this gunk flow around and get sucked up by the filter, because there's also, if y'all see, this is, if you guys watched the first video, you know what I'm talking about, but this is my Pea Puffer tank. And if you guys know anything about Pea Puffers, well, you know that they do not like a lot of flow. So having a huge filter in here, or a huge wave maker to just give this tank the flow that it needs, well, that's just not going to work. So what I was thinking instead was I was going to take this wood out, rescape it, just have like a bunch of rock structures, and then I'll put the Anubias in there. I want to build the rock structure up and maybe have it like come up, but I don't have enough rocks for that, so I might have to go buy more rocks. So I don't want to do stem plants, because stem plants require, A, they require highlighting, B, they require a lot of nutrients for them to look the best, and then they also usually, they'll grow really tall and you're going to need a lot of maintenance on them. I could do Vallisneria. That would be a pretty good substitute to having that jungle type look. My only issue with Vallisneria is, I feel like if you wanted Vallisneria setup, you want it to be like huge, like you want a bunch of plants, you want it to be really lush, and that's just not what this is going to be. I could honestly just get away with just doing rocks and just Anubias. That's a possibility. I think we should just start scaping it. I'm gonna set you guys up here. Oh, I'm getting water everywhere. Just look at this piece of wood, guys. Like, this is gorgeous. Especially dude, I really, wait, I don't know how zoomed in, oh my gosh. I don't know how zoomed in you guys are, but this is a really nice piece of wood. As you guys can see, well, I don't actually know if you guys can see. If you just see all that dirt and gunk, that's from the wood, because there's not enough flow right now in this tank, and it's not affecting their livelihood. The fish are absolutely the fish are doing amazing. And I mean, again, if you guys watched my first video, you guys would know that the puffers are actually spawning. So they obviously like the tank. It's not a concern of whether the fish are happy. It's just an aesthetics thing that I don't like. I know it would make sense to do the water change now, but I think I'm gonna scape it first, and then I'll just do another water change later. So currently what I'm doing is I'm just trying to get the scape down. And then once I get the scape down, I think I'm gonna do the water change. I know you're supposed to probably do it the other way around, but like I kind of like this back here. Yeah, I like that a lot, guys. I think that looks really good. Yeah, let me know what you guys think. I'm actually really excited with this little scape. It reminds me of, I don't know if you guys watch MD Fish Tanks, but he made a, dang it, the light fell again. But it reminds me of, he made like a rock scape for like cichlid, and I actually really like this. Yeah, I'm gonna drain it real quick, and I will show you guys the planting here in 1 second. Okay guys, I just drained the tank. I did a little bit of like some off-camera scaping, and this is what we're working with. So the tank is, I nearly took out a little bit over half, probably like 60%, 70% water change. And what I'm thinking I do now is, if you can see, we have these this little rock structure over here, which I want to kind of slope it like to the right. And then over here is kind of like its own rock structure, like a little structure you can see like that. You see all the quarries going crazy. But yeah, I think I'm getting close to the final design. I'm not sure what I want right now for a final design. I still don't really know how I want it to look like. So I think now I just kind of mess with the plants and I see what fits. And then I think I'm gonna leave this like little pathway area. At least I'm gonna try to. I think that would look pretty cool. Once all this grows in, like this is gonna be like a huge Anubias aquarium, and it's just gonna be everywhere, and I think it's gonna look amazing. That would actually look pretty good right here in this little crevasse. Yo, also, oh wait. I was gonna say, tell me how you guys say crevasse in the comments. But like, I don't know if y'all can do that. Cause it's like, you spell it the same way. Yo, okay, spell it how you would say it. Is it crevasse or crevice? Because I say crevasse. Oh, dang it. And then I will do an update. Probably, I'd say 3 to 6 months down the line. Once all these plants are grown in. And it's going to look amazing. I think it already looks amazing, but just give it some time, wait till all these guys grow in, and it's going to be absolutely incredible. Okay, there we go. I like that. So the tank should be planted now. Now we just have to fill it back up with water. And again, the light, I still have to figure out what I'm gonna do with the light, so I'll probably do that in this video as well. I think I'm just gonna silicone it to the lid. I think that's probably the best bet. Let me go get some water to fill her up with, and I will update you guys when she's full. Look at this. She has water, but she prefers the fish water. I don't understand. What are you doing? Why? Why must you drink that? Okay? Tell the camera why you must drink that. Yeah, I don't know. Well, before I start filling up the water, I'm going to show you guys what I'm going to be using. So I'm going to be using this tap water conditioner. It is super strength, so I only need what? I need 1 ml for 15 gallons. So for this tank, I took out 4 or 5 gallon buckets, which is approximately 20 gallons. So I only need like 2 milliliters of tap water conditioner to make all the, the chlorine from adding water safe to this tank. And then I'm also going to be adding Quick Start, which if you guys don't know what this is, if you guys don't watch MD Fish Tanks, he absolutely loves this stuff, as do I. I'm not sponsored by API, but I genuinely believe that, if you guys are doing water changes or you are setting up a new scape, like how I did like a huge water change, I do recommend using this stuff. It is really, really helpful. So directions, I just need to add 10 milliliters per 10 gallons of water. So I will just be doing, about 20 milliliters, which I think it's 2 capfuls. So what we're going to be doing here is I took the lid off the silicone. I'm just going to apply a very generous amount to the end of this. I'm just going to apply like a giant bead. I'll show you guys in a second. Of silicone. Just like that. And then I'm just going to add a little bit more on the surface. And then I'm just going to push down. And I'm going to do the same for the other side. And it doesn't have to be pretty. Again, it's silicone. It's not going to be pretty. But the more you add, the safer you are. The less likely it is supposed to fall. You can see I just added a very generous amount of silicone. And I did the same to this side. And now I'm just going to put like a heavy book. Like a nice big heavy book. And I'm just going to lay that right on top of the light. I'm going to do another one on this side. And that should keep enough pressure on the light to where when the silicone dries, the light should be like hard on the plastic lid and it should be good. Okay, boys, it's the next day. And I think it looks pretty good. This is the tank here. So as you can see, we have a little there's like a little rock structure there. It's full of Anubias. And the one in the back especially, it was like trapped in the old tank that it was in, so that one's gonna grow huge. It's already looking like a lot better than it was. This tank honestly is looking a lot better than it originally was. And then we got another smaller Anubias, or another smaller rock structure over here with more Anubias in the back. If you look at the tank as a whole, I think it looks really good, honestly. I think, again, with the rule of thirds, there's nothing really inhibiting this top portion of the tank, but I don't honestly think it takes away from the scape. But at the moment, I'm actually really happy with this. So let me know down in the comments what you guys think. Oh, I forgot. Here, if you guys want to look up at the light, you guys can see that the silicone is holding, and we're just going to have to see. It's been 24 hours. It says it should cure after 2 hours, but then it says for aquarium use, you should wait 48 hours. So I just did like in the middle, so I just did 24, and we're just going to have to wait and see. None of the plants floated up either, so I think I wedged them all in pretty good. And again, I really like this tank. I think it's, honestly, once everything grows in, I think it's going to look amazing. So let me know what you guys think in the comments. Actually, I'm yet to feed them today too, so you can see what I do for feeding. So usually what I'll just do is I'll take a bloodworm cube and I will put it like in this little jar, and just to defrost it, and I'll mix it up a little bit, and you can see like it's all swirling around, and I'll suck most of them up like with a little syringe, so it's in here, so I don't just throw the entire blood cube in there. And then when you'll see the fish actually go crazy. Like I just put this in, and usually the puffers will come straight up to the top. Yep, there's one already. They're still a little shy because this is still technically a new tank for them. So I expect them to be a little shy, but again, I think they will grow in really well. Especially, and it gives the tetras more space to swim, and I think it's really nice. Yeah, but this is kind of the feeding thing, mix it up a little bit, take a little bit more. And then you'll also be like, hey, that's a lot of food for so little fish. Well, remember that if you guys watched my first video, in here, there's like probably 6 or 7, see what I did there? No, there's probably like at least minimum 7 coolie loaches. All the bloodworms, they're gonna go on they'll find their way on the rocks, and the coolies will eventually eat them. That is actually if you guys watched my first video again, that is the mom, I think. or the pregnant puffer, the female, that is spawning with the other male. My mom says she saw them spawn since I've been gone, but I mean, I don't know. Anyways, guys, thank you for watching if you made it this far. I really do appreciate it. If you guys did enjoy the video, make sure you like, because, you know, that really does help the algorithm. It helps gets it out more. And, I mean, if you don't enjoy it, you know, you'll never see me again. But if you did enjoy it, make sure you like and subscribe if you want to see more of this journey. More tanks. Like, I'm recording this Sunday. I'm going to edit it Sunday, and I'm going to upload it hopefully Sunday, Monday at the latest. And then Monday I'm recording another video to upload Tuesday or Wednesday. Like, dude, we're going to be steamrolling here soon. And it's going to be like, the videos are going to be insane. Like, I have some really cool ideas that I'm going to start doing. It's just going to go up from here. But again, this is the tank. I'm really happy and excited with how it turned out. I actually really do like it. Bro, I actually just love this tank, bro. It just looks so good. Like, this looks like something like MD fish tanks would make. Like, obviously he's way better than me, and I might be glazing a little bit, but I think this looks amazing. I will see you guys. Again, thank you for watching. Really do appreciate it, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.